Welcome back, everyone. It's been a while since I have made a video, and that is partially due to me having ideas, but I haven't been able to fully fulfill those ideas. So, in this episode, video, whatever you want to call it, I'll just be doing a little quick review of what I've done to my truck since I've been away from the camera. Tell you a little story that's happened with my truck recently. Share some interesting news, and yeah, let's get into it. So, start off with, it don't look too much different from the outside, but I have put some silicone inserts into my tires just because it's meant for towing. Then my tires actually have some sort of support when I'm towing, and it doesn't just go squish to the back tires and it doesn't drive right. Um, I have made a scale accessory here. Just a little bucket. Used a paper clip for the handle, and then for the bucket itself, I used a Testors cement uh, plastic glue, because considering I do modeling, the caps are really good for using for buckets. So as soon as I'm done, I can easily make a bucket. I just fill it with whatever glue that's in this, or I could even use hot glue, and I can just fill the center of it so that I can put like dirt, water effects, or something like that into the mix. Otherwise, that would be my beautiful, beautiful scale bucket. I think it fits nice. Otherwise, haven't done much for accessories except added a few stickers on. Now for the interesting part. I have finally, if you can tell already, I got the brushless system and 2-speed transmission. It works, well, now works really well. And that's where it leads to my story. Apparently, just out of the blue, well, actually, it wasn't kind of out of the blue. I was camping with my buddy, and I purchased the brushless system, installed it, and it decided not to work. Well, it worked and everything, but it struggled. No, I had a strip gear. I thought that was the issue. I replaced it. Was not replaced another gear that was stripped a little. That was not the issue either. Replaced the transmission case. That was not the issue. I found the part of the issue, which was a bushing in the 2-speed transmission that was worn out, causing the gears to bind, making this roll. It was pretty much just purely in neutral. But I got all that repaired, fixed that up, ended up testing it out after I got it repaired, and it still decided to cause issues when I'd go down, or the drag brake would not work, nor would, well, actually, no, the drag brake did work, except if I was in the gear I currently am in, which is the lower gear, it did not want to hold its spot on the incline. It just I'd go forward and then I'd slow down to a stop and then I'd just go backwards in neutral. So it was pretty much pointless for going uphill for anything. And it did it on flat ground too, which was driving me insane. I do, however, changed out the gears in the 2-speed transmission for the low crawl gears that were in here originally for the speed gears that you put in the single speed transmission. Which, if you're running brush system, it pretty much brings it up to stock speed. But otherwise, with the brushless system, and the setup I currently have, I got, I think it was like 8 miles per hour in that gear, and then in the speed gears, I got 12 miles per hour, which isn't bad. I did indeed have to run with the speed gears in just to keep up with it, and I was definitely still struggling to try and keep up with it. Otherwise, the real end of the story is I ended up shipping this off to Traxxas. Thanks for my local hobby shop for helping me out with this. She did her best, and I'm grateful for that. But apparently, it just needed a whole new transmission, and now it works just fine. So I have no idea what was actually causing the issue, if I had something switched up in there, or if it just was not liking me at all. I have no idea. So I got that running for me. Otherwise, nothing else has really changed on it. I mean, I did get the brass links on it, which are real nice. I got the brass skid plate. I got brass C-hubs and knuckles. I think that might be it, actually. I gotta get new tires and rims. These ones are shot. I went to go put the inserts in and I completely destroyed them. So that kind of sucks, but they work for now, so I'm alright with it. I got 2 new batteries, so I'm running 3 batteries now, which will be great for my trip out to it was Washington State, so that'll be fun. Go hiking with it, have some fun. The brushless system does get hot after a little bit of running. I heard it gets real hot after low crawling, and it seems to be alright when you're going on the faster side just because it's spinning faster, therefore it can get more air. Otherwise, it works pretty well. I did have to modify the ESC so it sat lower. However, the one design flaw I don't like with this ESC is that it's a 2-piece, so this top part and this second part is 2 separate pieces. I ended up cutting off this bottom piece screw holes, so now every time I go and press down on it, that piece wants to come off and disconnect from everything. But I'm trying to find something that works with it. If I can find something, that'd be great. Anyways, for the really, really exciting news, I have something underneath my cover here that, let's just say, will be a next project that has been slowly been working on, I guess. Let's see. Peek. Been working on a new one. This one will be it's a Bronco Defender chassis. Except I won't be going with the Bronco or Defender bodies. I will be going with the Endura Jeep Rubicon body, and I was thinking of going silver. I will be leaving this one brushed just because I want to run it in water, and my current system works great as is, so I think it'll be great. I got the everything you see here except for the motor ESC motor heatsink and the shocks. Yeah, I got as a kit from eBay. I think I paid like anywhere from $20 to $35, somewhere's in there. It's actually quite nice because I have another kit in there that will be a F-150 High Trail, like my Chevy here, except that instead of it being like a work truck kind of like that one is, that one will end up being a mud truck, which will probably be lifted, so instead of mine sitting about roughly this height, it'll sit probably about that much higher, which is actually quite a difference, so I'm excited to see how all that turns out. This one I plan on doing just an overland build, so I'll be able to go through mud, water, snow, go crawling with it. However, the crawling I intend to do with it does not involve falling off obstacle courses, so my obstacle course is pretty much useless. My buddy's RC, though, he's got the Endura Tarantula. His can do the obstacle course, no issue. Which I would honestly love to get the Tarantula body, which is a rock bouncer body. But in my current state, I do not have the funds to buy this much stuff. Just because, well, for starters, I don't have a job yet, which I still need to get. And, I would love to actually get a vehicle, a full-size vehicle, instead of an RC. So, that will pretty much conclude for this video. If you have any questions on anything I have mentioned in this video, drop a comment down below. Like the videos, it tells me that you guys are enjoying my videos. Otherwise, subscribe if you want. It's not mandatory. And you can always unsubscribe later. But that'll be the end of this video, so I'll catch you guys later.